Alright YouTube, almost 6 Falconer. So today, I don't know if you see my video of the $12 Harbor Freight brake line forming tool. This right here. Alright, where I formed with this brake line, which was too short for my vehicle, as you can see here. So what I did was, well, when I bought this $12 tool, I also bought the, I think it's like $8, this tubing bender. Alright, if you go to find this, this is in the plumbing section, not in the automotive section. So, and this will do 8 1/4 inch tubing. So I went out to my local parts store, bought a 25-foot coil of poly-coated brake line. It was $12. On Amazon, I think this was like $16 or $17, so that's pretty good. I bought that, and I bought 4 fittings. Altogether, everything came, it was like $15 for the 4 fittings and the roll of poly-coated brake line. So what I've done is took a piece here. I think I cut this like at 50 inches because I'm like a 100 air. I can afford to just waste things, and I'm gonna try this tubing bender to do this brake line for my truck. I'm not gonna do the fittings yet. I'll have enough play at the ends where I can put the fittings on and flare them out when I'm done, after I'm done bending it. So let's see what happens here. I was surprised at how well that this tool worked. I think it's going to be easier than using this, but we'll see here. Alright, so this piece I just straightened by hand. It's not, 100% straight, but, it's like, who the hell cares? Even when I watch, like, Barrett Auto Auctions, I don't see them going down there checking the straightness of brake lines. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original, and we'll start from the original here. I'm going to run it a little further so I know I'll have room to put, get the fitting on there, get it flared and everything. So I know the bend, again, needs to be, this is the center of the bend. I'm going to mark there. I'll see how much different this is than the actual brake line forming tool. So let's see if I get you in. Freaking glasses off my head here. Alright, so I run you in the middle slot. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, already I can see the other tool was a lot, it's a lot easier. But we'll see. Oh, you know what? You gotta get this under this lip here. That's what it is. Okay, under there. Then we'll get you down here and start bending it. See what I'm doing here? So now I only need, I need like this, like a 22.5. So I'll get you, now this has increments 45, 90. So I get you about 22 and a half, like so. And we'll see how it compares to the stock. Well, that doesn't look too bad there. So then we got to go down. We're going to be center right here. That's the middle of the bend. And that is in line with this for the most part. So let's see here. Get you under there, get you up there. And we're going to be I want to keep this indexed to some degree. I need like about maybe a 45 on there. I think I did this backwards though. And you can see I did. I successfully bent that the wrong direction. I had to bend in the right spot, but wrong direction. Oh. So we'll try to straighten her out here. I don't know if we can do that or not. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it by hand. Oh. Well, not the best looking. I'll use my $12 set here, see if that'll help me straighten this out at all. Not really. I still have that crease in there, but we're going to go with it because I don't feel like cutting another piece of line right now. So this one's got to go the opposite. This bend here has to go down. So if we put you in, so that's going to have to go, no, the bend is going to have to go up this one so I can get the opposite out of this. So I need to take my mark. I want to have that so it's somewhat straight up and down. Run that down to 45. And you can see it offset everything. But that's not like a deal breaker. So we go there, there. The bends are happening in the right spot. So I just gotta lessen this bend a little bit. just for alright, well no, actually my bend happened a little soon. You can see there. So I got my mark right there. The bend's happening up there. So the next bend is going to have to happen right here. That's the center of the bend. And that's just a wee bend. Not much going on there. It's got to be this way. Try to index that a little bit. So if I go down, let's see. No. Gotta have you up. Like that. There we go there. There. Alright, so that turned out pretty good there. Then we got a little bend here. We gotta get. We gotta go. I hope you can see what I'm seeing because I can't see nothing. So this has got to go kind of out and then back in. So I think if we put that in the middle, we got to be, let's see. Maybe like that. That's going to bring it in. Just a little bit. So if we take you there. Well, damn, that actually worked pretty good. Can you see that? That goofy bend right there? So that worked pretty good. Then we got to go here. We have to go out this way a little bit. Marking the center of the bend. So this one, we have to go out this way. Which means this is going to have to go down. This is going to have to go this way. I mean, this does seem to work pretty good, but it would probably be easier. Let's see. So we're going. So we got you. Then we have to go in towards me. So we're going to be like that. Doesn't take much. Bam, again, look at that. Freaking nailed it pretty good, man. It's not bad. It's not bad if I say so myself, man. So we take that. Let me come over here straight down. I may put this on my truck. Okay. So then here we have another like 22 and a half, or not even that, you know, so and that's got to be, if you look at your brake line, this bend here is going to be in line with this bend here. So we got to go, that's going out, that's going down. Let's see, we're up this way. So we got to go down with it, which I'm down with that. I mean, like I say, it is a bit more of a pain than using the other one, but it actually works. Pretty damn good. Well, let's see here. So put you there. Alright, well, I just about nailed that one too. You can see I'm off just a little bit right there. Then our next one has got to be here, and that's got to come in towards me. So we'll mark that. I mean, there's going to be enough play to where you'll have room to, just trying to get the hang of what goes where on this thing. And you got to make sure you keep that got to make sure you keep your one end underneath this lip right here. Alright, so that's going to be like that. So this one's got to come this one's got to go basically 90'd at me like that. So let's see how she's looking here. I think I'm going to have to soften this up a little bit, this bend here. Oh shit, no, not really. Take a look at that baby. Ha! Freaking awesome, man. Now I gotta shoot back out the other way. Mark the center of that. And we're going to be on the same plane as this bend here. Only go in the opposite direction. I think the biggest thing is just getting it that's going to be up. So we got to be up in the air like that. Alright, so if we put you alright, so if you're up in the air like that. Also, if you work on a flat surface, it'd probably be easier. Alright, so we'll go up there like that. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Oop. Alright, so you can see. So we're going to bend this way. Alright. Well, as you can see, there's a couple, the bends need to be tweaked a little bit, but for the most part they're all right where they need to be. So now we'll come over and do this bend here, and I'll do that last bend there, and then this will be a brake line that you can throw up on your vehicle. I gotta say, I'm pretty damn awesome. I'm always amazed at how incredibly awesome I is. Alright, mark the center of that. Oh, so now this one's gonna be just like this, so we want to bend this way and down just a hair. That way, down just a hair. Well, the bend is right where it needs to be. One more bend here, and we'll be embitting it. I may have bent that a little much. No, not enough. Go in a little bit more. Alright. Center mark. Alright, so let me get this lined up. I mean, if you're not on a table, it's so this one I gotta go like even with this. Then I gotta go up. So I gotta have this the opposite direction. Like that. So there we go. Bam. Let's see. We have that. That we're good there. A little tight there. Good there. Well, I'm a little long there, not much. And a little much there. Alright, let me get this cut down. I'll get some ends on there and we'll stick it on the truck and see what it looks like. But that's not bad, man. I mean, what did it take? 15 minutes? 10 minutes? Whatever. I'm sure it'll be quicker, you know, once you get the hang of it. So, and you can't even tell that this line was not straight when I got it. You know, just hand straightened out of a 25-foot coil for 12 bucks. So, it did a couple of spots of the poly coat came off. I'm sure you could just, you know, once you know these are going to fit, you could probably just spray them with freaking, you know, that bed liner or something. But let me get the fittings on there and we'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to flare I did the one end here. Got the flare fitting on there, flare nut. And I'm going to do this side. So I'll show you here. This is what my grandpappy always told me. When you're flaring, you want to keep your tube like flush with your jig here. Now I've seen some videos where they use these things and it puts a lip on there and then they flare them out afterwards, but it's like a whatever. So we'll just flare this up here real quick. And then I think we're going to have a working brake line. Alright. So there we go, bam. Flare fitting up in there, flare nut. Alright YouTube, so I got the brake line in, as you can see here. Up, around, over, down, in. Looks pretty freaking good. I mean, just about what factory looked like as far as I can tell. So, And that tool is $9.99. That's what it is. $9.99, $10. So worked pretty good. $10 tool, $12 coil of brake line, 50-cent flare nuts. So, all right. Questions? Whatever. See ya.